Guys, come on in. It's really cold outside, and I don't want to let all the heat out.
Here we go, new sheriff in town, baby. Let's get it.
Stand up to the jump. What is it, your first time? I feel like you may be out of your right mind, but let me take a second, let me break it down for you. Stand up to the jump is the worst thing for you first.
Well, come on up, guys. We'll start the tour in the cab.
Up in the cab, we have Maddie's daybed. She likes to have some of my t-shirts as extra pillows. She's always got a dish of water there, and she loves it because she can look outside to wherever we have parked all day. She can kind of just keep tabs on what's going on around while I'm working.
All right, over here we have my closet. Pretty unorganized, if I may say so myself. Up top is usually my delicates, my boxers, and my socks, and any long underwear or beanie, sometimes even my important t-shirts I keep up there that I never want to use because they're really important to me. I put them in the back. Also, my blankie from when I was a kid is still back there. Thanks, Mom, for sending that. Then we have shirts of all different kinds, mostly Shred Academy shirts. Yeah, they're everywhere. Then I have a pantry, right? Down here, this is where, you know, I do love soup, some Manhattan clam chowder. This is a killer find, guys. Campbell's Chunky Old Bay Seasoned Clam Chowder. Now, if you're into clam chowder and Old Bay, man, slaps. It really does. I eat soup a lot in the winter because it's warm and it's easy. And, you know, some of you might be asking, Dusty, how do you take a shower in the van? I don't see any shower. There isn't one. About once every other day, we get a shower using our Scrubs rinse-free bath sponges. You know, we'll go to the gym every now and then and get a good shower, but just to keep fresh and so that when we go into places, people aren't like, who's that hippie? Even though they already are saying that. At least I don't smell like that, or I'm not trying to smell like that. The next thing you guys might be wondering is, where do you go to the bathroom, Dusty? And this is a delicate situation. I do have a potty. I do use it every day. It's kind of like I'm pooping in my kitchen. It's ironic. I could get a really expensive composting toilet, but again, if I had a spare grand laying around, I'd put it towards a van payment so that I wasn't making payments on this thing anymore. Yeah. Now we're gonna show you where the YouTube studio is. It's pretty awesome. Let me take you guys. Welcome to the YouTube studio. This is where all of the content gets created on my 2017 MacBook Air. I use iMovie because it's all this computer can handle. All of my slow-mo breakdowns, I use my 2017 iPad here with a program called OnForm. Really great tool if you're a coach looking to take your coaching skills to the next level. Don't forget, you also need the knowledge to go along with that. But that's neither here nor there. I spend about 50 hours a week here trying to create 2 to 3 videos. I'm either facing this way or pacing back and forth like this. Probably putting about 70 miles onto this carpet down here. That's why it's so worn. Now, how do I power this luxury vehicle? Well, I have solar up top, 600 watts, and then I have a 100 amp hour Renogy lithium battery there. Over here, I have a inverter, so I can charge my computer, I can charge my vacuum, because I like to keep it clean in here. Yeah, so full power, I don't have to worry about that. I do have a heater down here, a diesel heater. I'll show you the tank here soon. It keeps me nice and toasty. Here is the controller for that. I'd like that to eventually be on a wall. mounted all nice, but we're not there yet. Cool. I'm an artist as well. I have an art degree from Millersville University, and these are some of my spray paint paintings. Yeah, I don't sell them, but I do love to create art. I've also done some skateboard painting. I had an emo phase, still do, I guess. This one's a little morbid, but I was getting divorced at the time. Please don't worry about me. I'm chill. Yeah, love art. One of my new favorite things to do is I started tattooing myself. I got a tattoo kit from a wonderful supplier who was like, yo, I'll help you out. And now when I have time, I tattoo myself. I absolutely love it. Tattoos by Dusty, my next business. I'm just kidding. But everything must go in a pink case if you have the opportunity. Welcome to my kitchen. This is where I prepare all my meals. We have light that I'm sure is messing with the camera right now. I cook all my meals on this Coleman camp stove. I really do have a 2-burner that goes inside countertop here, but I haven't installed that yet because, as you can see, everything's not finished. Up top here, we have a shelf that is not finished. This side, you're gonna find all of my cooking and spices and sugar for all the sweet tea that I drink. On this side, you'll find a couple Band-Aids, some cologne if I ever have a date, which I never do, calamine lotion, because poison ivy can just be within 15 feet from me and I will have it everywhere. And toothbrush, toothpaste, this, which, I mean, I do trim my beard up every now and then, but it's really funny that it's right there. My mom would be like, use that thing. Yeah, and then I have my favorite snack. I love pickles, and you can get this version at Walmart. Hot and spicy maple bourbon pickle chips. Now, I killed this jar within a day, but then I went and got my own cucumbers, cut them up, put them in there for a day, and I got fresh pickles that are just delicious. So you can do that at home for yourself, guys. So this is where the cooking happens. So you can see I got my cooking gas here that kind of just hangs out there. I'm not worried about it breaking off. I keep a bag for trash here, and then I do have a refrigerator. I've got, let's see, more pickles in there, some sour cream, a jar of tomato sauce, guacamole, and it looks like mayo. So we'll probably be going to the grocery store here today, but usually when we go to the grocery store, we only buy food for like the day, because we're not trying to just blow money on groceries. And then once I'm done working for the day, everything kind of gets pushed to the side, and this is where me and the Maddie girl sleep. This box usually isn't around, but if you didn't see already, we got a new sponsor, so we got some suspension parts in there about to get thrown on the eaves this week. Stay tuned for that video. As well, more clothes up there. If you guys saw my fan hanging, it's fallen so many times that it no longer has a casing around it. But these fans are like 40 bucks a piece when they're USB like chargeable. So this is how this one operates. Let's see if I can turn it on. Oh, without hurting my fingers. And then I can move it around and get fresh air, you know, while I'm sitting here slaving over YouTube videos for you guys. All right, finally, let's take you guys to my favorite part of the van, and more or less where all the magic really does happen. And before I show you guys
don't be like, oh, look at the bikes you have, you're rich. Like, these bikes have been accumulated over years of hard work and racing, and a lot of the parts are old. So don't be like, you don't need help, look at all your bikes. Go find another channel to hang on. Go yell at Seth or something like that. Let me go open this bitch up. All right, let's finally open this thing up. I've got a special locking system. All right, let's back up and give you guys the view. Wow, look at all that crap. All right, let's give you guys the rundown here. All right, I mentioned earlier, I have a diesel heater. This is the fuel tank for that. Obviously, I've got a table that I use if I'm gonna sit outside for a while. And then I've got a hammock back here, some random parts, a knee pad that fell, old helmet, all right, still usable, but quite old. My Shred Academy helmet, crashed wearing this one a long while ago, and it's cracked now, so probably shouldn't be wearing that, but it says the Shred Academy, and you know what? When I'm out, I'm representing. This is a spare helmet, but old. This is a new helmet if I can get wrapped. If anyone does wrapping and they wanna, I have a brand new full face and this one that need wrapped, so hit me up if you do that. Let's collaborate. And then I've got an old shock here from my downhill bike. I don't throw it away because it's cool to show people that I cracked it, and it just recently started leaking. I've got some pedals down here, a bike lock, some used but still good rotors if I really need, goggle frames that don't have any lenses in them anymore. I don't know why I still have these, but I mean, they still work if I had to get a frame, right? So they stay up there. I've got a spare rear triangle for a downhill bike that I'm auctioning off. If you don't know about the auction, the link is in the description. $100 for a ticket, $160 for two. You get the whole downhill bike. It's complete. Spare wheels, spare rear triangle. It's pretty dope. Anyway, then in here we have the bikes, if you will. Starting off down at this side, behind the gas tank, we've got a specialized P3 that I custom built and painted the fork and whatnot. Magura was just nice enough to send me a set of brakes for my brand new bike build for my new downhill bike. I'll tell you guys the sponsor once the bike shows up. But I've been riding for these guys or supported by them for my entire downhill career. The MT7 is literally the only brake that I use. It's on all my bikes. So shout out to Magura. I will be doing an install video with those so you guys can see how easy it is. And then back behind all this stuff, which it really looks like it's all like shoved in there, which it kind of is, but all these used tires that I keep a hold of because we're mountain bikers and that's what we do. You never know. I do have some brand new Kendas, but it's a Kenda tire. No one wants to ride those, including me. But in case of emergencies, right? Underneath there, I've got some pumps. I've got a bike rack in case I want to work on my bike, and then my e-bike. Then I have a Marin Alpine Trail 8 that I've custom built. At that time, I was supported pretty good by King Creek, another great company. But I seem to be a bit too small for them now, so yep, that's that. Still great stuff though. Then here I have my downhill bike that we're auctioning off. I rode for Canefield Brothers for a number of years. Chris is a very good friend of mine. Once he sold the company to his brother, I no longer wanted to work with them, but could not afford a downhill bike, so I've been rocking that one for a while. This is actually a slider. I can slide all three bikes out if I take this out and clear this aisle. And then right down here, I have a tool drawer, which keeps all my tools. It's never organized. I try, and then it becomes unorganized. So it just stays unorganized. But a company just hit me up and they'd like to help me out, so can't wait to tell you guys about that. But that's honestly my garage. I do have an easy up here. I skateboard. I got a skateboard there. A blow up paddleboard. So yeah, we do like to have activities. As you can see, this is how everything goes back together. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. But this is real van life living. Yeah, this is the real deal. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my house. If you did, make sure to leave a comment. If you're gonna say some bullshit like, look at all your plays, I'm gonna support you, go find another channel, like I said, to harass. I'm not even getting started. Done. I want to be positive. So thanks again, guys. If I don't see you till the next video, make sure to ride hard, ride safe. Be kind to everybody, guys. We're all in this together. If you do see me on the trail, come say hello. But until the next time, guys, rubber side down, stay safe. I started this van 4 years ago. Moved into it 3 months after I got it. And in my research of building vans and how I wanted to do it, I came along a video that had a wonderful statement in it. And it says, you're gonna build 3 vans in your lifetime. The first one is for your enemy. The second one is for your friend. And the third one is for you. So I kind of took that to heart and just didn't rush to finish it. So that's kind of why you haven't seen the backsplash here. It's just my insulation and noise dampening. But everything's insulated. Like I've got insulated wall back here to keep the heat in and keep the cool air in when I'm whatever season we're in.